I am a large content creator. I feel like if I told those words to myself about 5 years ago, I would have told you that you're insane, you're crazy, and you're lying. But here we are, almost at 5K, and yeah, I'm a big content creator. Alright, post-recording, I did actually hit 5K while recording this, so, yeah, I am at 5K. Yay! Confetti, explosions, blah blah blah. While I wouldn't really consider myself a pillar WC content creator, I still got a long ways to go. I feel like I've definitely made a pretty big mark within the community. I mean, if I could barely join a public server without being spotted or asked for a screenie within like 10 seconds, then I'm pretty sure I'm big enough.
Release me! Release me!
And about 6 months into my content creation era time, I've learned a lot. It's a roller coaster per se. There's a lot of ups, there's a lot of downs, and I would definitely say that being a content creator isn't really a easy job per se. I mean, I wouldn't consider it a job yet. I'm not even getting any money from it, but it definitely beats a good like shift at like your local McDonald's. And with getting a sort of large following, I've always been asked the question of what does it take to be a WCUE content creator? Title card! I feel like the first thing that comes with being a content creator is having a decent posting schedule. And I'll be a little frank here, if you aren't posting at least like a good maybe 2 times per week per chance, then you really aren't going to grow quickly. I mean, it really depends on whether or not you want to grow quickly or grow slowly. It's all up to you, but if you're really aiming to get at least like, let's say 1K within like a couple of months, then posting often is going to be your key. Another key factor alongside posting is also having a good editing style. I mean, you could post daily, but the thing that's really going to make you grow and stand out from the other WCUE content creators is your editing style. You don't want to go too sloppy, or like you want your editing style to be kind of like interactive almost, like as if you're feeling the video more than you're just watching it, which is why in a lot of my videos the captions are usually syllable by syllable instead of just word by word, because that's how when you hear the words, that's what's showing up on the screen, and it makes it more interactive and enjoyable. You also don't always want to go insane on the effects and stuff like transitions. It really depends on the tone and the mood of your video. If you're doing something like an edit or something, or like something that's supposed to be impactful or emotional, then you want to use more effects. But if you're doing like a small like skit, then I would definitely say skip out on like the fancy effects and just go for the the message of the video, like haha, stupid funny. Now, am I saying do you have to be like an editor master and get Adobe After Effects to grow? No, definitely not. I mean, I'm using CapCut, which is a free program, and I feel like I'm doing good. Overall, if you really want to stand out as a content creator, find a way to make yourself unique but also engaging and fun. Another big quell with being a content creator is you get to be sociable. And for most people, especially if you're on a dumb online cat game, that's kind of hard to do. Not a lot of people playing online games are sociable, let's just say that. But being a content creator, you are going to be having to talk to a lot of people, get asked a lot of questions. You have to be kind of media trained. There's also sort of a big stigma when it comes to content creators that you have to be always nice and kind to everyone, which you always want to be cordial to people and, friendly. At the same time, it's sort of hard to keep a friendly act 24/7, especially if you're having a rough day or somebody's irritating you or harassing you. Then it's almost kind of impossible to be quote-unquote mad as a content creator, because the moment that you aren't nice to everybody, then you're just gonna get targeted. And the beautiful cancel culture, you have to consider your limits as a person, like whether or not you get easily angered or if you're upset easily. Now, I'm not saying that people who have anger issues or people who get upset easily can't be content creators. It's just you kind of have to take a step back a little bit, and you can't really blow up at everyone, because if you want to be a, nice public figure, then you're gonna have to, take some blows and, be a little mature. Which is why you see a lot of the bigger content creators in WCUE on the older side, whether they're in their late teen years or already adults. Emotional regulation is a big part when it comes to being a content creator, and if you kind of lack that emotional control, then it's going to be a rough battle when it comes to content creation for you. Another really big part of being a content creator is you have to juggle it along with having a life as well, because if you are, young, still in, high school, then you're going to have to deal with content creation alongside high school. And if you're an adult, then you're going to have to deal with the hardships of being an adult, like university or having an actual job alongside doing content creation. And a lot of times, content creators often do their content creation with the idea of making it a job, when in reality, a lot of content creators never really make it big enough to at the point it could become a financially sustainable job. And while I'm not saying that it's impossible to make content creation a job, 9 times out of 10, it doesn't really become sustainable, or you don't grow big enough within a short amount of time to make it a job per se. So oftentimes you're left with doing something else, whether it's schooling or having a job, while also doing content creation, which is a big responsibility because you have to find a fine line between, your actual life and things that matter versus content creation. While some people see content creation as a job, or sometimes they use content creation as a emotional release or coping mechanism, you have to understand that it's a hobby almost, unless you're making it a job. And while content creation seems like a heavy burden, sometimes you have to take a step back and realize that, hey, this is for fun. I don't have to push myself too hard to make videos all the time. I deserve a break sometimes, and it's fine to take a break sometimes. And I've seen it multiple times where content creators get so locked in on the idea of growing and getting that big sub count that they often fail to recognize their own needs, whether it be physical or mental, and they'll burn themselves out so quickly that they end up either taking a break for a very long time or end up quitting altogether. And as someone who is a content creator who also struggles with pretty heavy mental issues, that it's okay to take a break sometimes. Sometimes you just need to take a step back. Don't always feel pressured to post every single day or very often. YouTube channel or your TikTok channel will always be there for you. Probably one of my favorite quotes out there is that you cannot provide to others if you cannot provide to yourself. Your own health and your own safety comes first. The content creation could come later, trust me, it'll always be there. Overall, I wouldn't say that there is a step-by-step guide on how to be a content creator. It all mostly just comes down to experience and just exploring content creation for yourself. I first started off and I was subpar, let's say that one, but over time I kind of understood the objective and I kind of gained my spot and my title as a content creator. And I just kind of blew up from there because of my niche and, yeah. Honestly, the best advice that I could give to beginning content creators is just have fun and don't really push yourself to try to grow quickly or push yourself to become a large content creator. Just slow burn it, and over time you'll find out what you're made of, trust me. And overall, thank you so much for 5k. We're halfway there to 10k, which is a very big goal for me. I wasn't really expecting this channel to grow as big as it did, but I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of us, the community. I wouldn't be here without any of you guys, so I give you all the credit. It's just a slow burn up from here. Anywho, have yourself a lovely day, lovely night, and to any of my beginner content creators watching, just take your time. You'll get there eventually. It isn't the time that it takes to reach your end goal, it's the journey along the way that makes it special.